Welcome to Circumpolar Navigation Around the World Flight Leg 1, starting in Paris at Charles De Gaulle Airport. This flight is in a modified PA-46 thanks to the magic of flight simulators. What we are carrying 270 gallons of fuel. Normally it only carries 120, which means our takeoff weight is going to be basically 500 pounds overweight. So we've got to be very careful when taking off. Let's get through this cold and dark checklist. Thank goodness they added alternators to this because that used to be a problem. Bring the throttle back, alternators on. Oops. Radio master on. Let's make sure we turn on our IFF. Bum, 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 bum. Do. I already have a flight plan loaded. That wasn't what I wanted to do. There we go. Let's look. Oh, I need to close this so I can change my view. There we go. And enter. Like I said, this flight is going from Paris to Dakar. Let's go ahead and request takeoff. Actually, taxi to takeoff. Tune ground. We're heading south. Well, that's a nice long list. So we're going to use progressive taxis so we know where the heck to go. Bum, 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 off we go. This flight was originally done by Richard Norton. They only had one hiccup along the entire route, which I'm going to try to simulate as we do it, but that's not till we're headed to the North Pole. We're starting off headed south. There'll be a picture of the today's flight plan on Dovetail Games website. It's basically I programmed in a bunch of GPS waypoints using the ISIC intersections to get us from Paris to Dakar. If IFR were working in this, I would have just done a full IFR flight request through ATC, but we can't do that yet because we have to take off VFR. Ooh, slow down. Going a little fast. Bum, 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 bum. And we're still following Gulf. This is going to be a while. Nice long taxi. When we get to the point we're taking off, it's a bit of a challenge because it's overweight. Significantly overweight. So I have to try and go beyond normal rotation speed by quite a bit. And then when I get in the air, I have to hold the nose down without holding it down too much while still maintaining a climb rate. which is a challenge. So I'm going to go ahead and get the autopilot set up for a 500-foot climb rate. So once I'm in the air, I can switch to autopilot pretty quickly to help me with that. And we're going to cruise it. Whoa, whoa, that's not what I wanted. I hit the wrong button. I want that one. There we go. We're going to set it to 21,000 feet because this is a long flight. And turn that off. And all I got to do is once I get in the air, turn it on. And we'll be okay. Go ahead and set that to GPS. Set it to GPS instead of VLOC. And we're set. Bum, bum, bum. Not a lot of traffic out here, looks like, which is nice. Makes it easy to get to where I want to go. Well, that's not normal. I'm sure that will change in the future. Hey, golf, we gotta make a turn. Yay. Okay. That is November. And then we're going to be looking for a uniform. Looks like we're getting there. Just take a little bit of time. Mr. Norton called his plane the Arctic Tern, even though there's a different version of a plane called an Arctic Tern, which is not a PA-46. Hey, uniform November. Continue on uniform. Looks like we're almost there. Charlie 1. Well, uniform Charlie 1. Bum, 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 bum. Whiskey Bravo. We're almost there because Whiskey Alpha will be at 8 left. Whiskey Bravo, Whiskey Alpha. I can turn off progressive taxi because I see where I'm going now. And there's no traffic, so we'll go ahead and tune the tower. And we're going to slow down. Let's go ahead and request clearance. Put in 1 notch of flaps. And here we go. This is the hard part. I can't tell you how this is going to be good or bad, but we're going to give it a shot. All right. Get around 90 to 100 knots. I'll try and rotate because I need that extra speed because of the weight we're carrying. Pulling back, pulling back, pulling back. I gotta push forward a little bit. Bring the flaps up, bring the gear up. We're gonna go ahead and hit Z with heading and altitude to get our climb out. And we are on the way. I'll wait until I'm leaving the airspace from the airport and we'll turn south. Using just by pressing nav on the autopilot. Perfect. We'll go ahead and request flight following. And that's it. We're off. Flight following set. I got to watch my airspeed. And there we go. NTIC 10-26033. The Arctic turn.